guys? Welcome back to another Viking Academy video. This time I got some more Khabib goodness. We got the Poirier versus Khabib fight coming up. So I got 2 mat returns you guys need to learn. But stick around to the end because you're gonna want that bonus that I always hit you guys with. Subscribe and leave a comment. Alright, so let's get this party started. So I got one of the greatest up and coming MMA fighters in the world, Mike Boyle. If the guy's against the wall and he starts walking, wall walk, his legs in more of like a figure 4, right? My #1 priority when this guy is in this position, the figure 4 position, is to control his bottom knee line so he doesn't escape this leg to the wall. Inevitably, it does happen. So as the guy starts walking his knee to the wall, I'm going to extend his near side arm to the mat and throw my body upon my partner's hips. Keep that knee down. So let's imagine he keeps his knee down and he starts building up. See? The last thing you want to do in this position is start to shoot your left arm over the shoulder. A lot of guys do this, even high-level guys that lose top position. So you're going to want to keep a chest wrap underneath your armpits. So I have control of my partner's upper body completely. And then from this position, we're going to start to walk clockwise towards the zenith of your partner. So you're just walk until you're able to tilt your partner down. And then from here, you're going to proportion your head over his shoulder, throwing your body high on his head. So I'm going to put my chin above his head. In this position, he won't be able to build up and mount any sort of offensive position. Now again, this is Khabib Nurmagomedov style. The finishing position's a little different. I'll give you an alternative as well. So again, you're starting in a figure 4 position. It's easy for the guy to stand up. It's not hard. All he has to do is escape this shin bone to the wall and he's gone. So we have to throw our body high on our partner's back. As soon as he starts to build up, I grab his wrist and watch how I throw my head to the far shoulder. He has both knees on the ground. It's inevitable that he starts building up. As soon as he does, I chest wrap. I walk my feet away, I turn my partner to his back. Now we have the first option where we're here and we're leaning over our partner's head. The second option is to go shoulder line, chin control, and pull our partner back, punching our arm over and under his armpit. So we have control in the north-south position. Okay, that's more common of what you'll see Khabib doing. Okay, let's look at that one more time. Figure 4 position. Mike starts to build up. What do? I push his wrist down and I throw my head high on his shoulder, on his far shoulder. As his knees come off the ground, I start to walk my feet towards the top of his head and I draw his hip to the ground. In this position, I throw myself high and lock my chin above the top of his head, making it impossible for him to straighten out his spine. If he can't straighten out his spine, chances are he won't be able to stand up. The other option is to grab the shoulder, the chin, and draw your partner straight back, where you can punch your elbow through and under his armpit, locking him in the north-south position. Okay, beautiful. So let me just talk to him for 1 second. This is essential. As soon as the guy starts to wall walk and get his shin bone to the ground, you're going to have to find a way to take control of his upper body. So this is the thing. As soon as he escapes his knee line to the wall, you have to assume one thing. You've already lost control of his hips. There's only 2 things you control: his hips or his shoulders. If you lose control of his hips, you have to immediately assume control of his shoulders, and the best way to do that is to throw your entire body over his shoulders. From that position, you'll be able to get your chest wrap and turn the guy and start to mount your offense from that position. But that's the psychology of it. First, it's hips and knees. You lose that, it's upper body and shoulders, okay? So you gotta keep that in mind. Subscribe. So now let's take another look at another option. This is your bonus. Now this is high level right here. The guy gets up. He doesn't let you break him down that easy as he starts to climb. So as he starts to walk, I push, I throw, but he gets up right away and he starts walking here. As soon as he does this, I'm going to walk my body to the opposite side and I'm going to use my knee to drive Mike's hands to the mat. I pinch my knee and drive his hands to the mat. From here, I'm going to work the same position. But what I need to make sure I'm doing, because my foot is so close to his near side hand, is I have to make sure that I'm keeping incredible pressure on his hand so he's not able to scoop my ankle. Right? It's impossible. He would have to give up his post in order to do so. From here, I'll start walking my feet counterclockwise until I'm able to tilt him to the ground, and everything is exactly the same. I walk my hips away, I draw him to the mat, and I take top north-south position. This is a little more sophisticated if the guy is able to build effectively, and we can't stop him from standing up, which is inevitable, especially if you're sweaty and you're tired, you have to have an alternative. Now, the best thing to do is to create a barrier between him and the wall, your opponent and the wall. Okay, now leave a comment if you're using any of these mat returns, these Khabib-style mat returns, and let me know if you guys are drilling this or if there's any variation of this you guys would like to see. Let's take a look at it again. And I'm curious to know if Khabib will be able to utilize these sorts of mat returns when he fights Poirier. One last time on that. Okay, guy builds, I attach his wrist, I throw my body high, he starts to build, right? What do? I step around and I create a barrier between his hips and the wall. Knees tight, I draw him to the mat, chest wrap, pressure on his upper body. I take the walk, look like he's tilted to his butt, okay? If he's this narrow to the wall, I won't utilize the initial position. I'll simply draw him flat to the mat. Work my elbow underneath his armpit, locking him into the bottom position. Listen, that's what it is. Khabib Nurmagomedov, 2 mat returns, bulletproof. Make sure you guys subscribe. The camera just died. Leave a comment and let me know if you guys are doing these sorts of mat returns in your game. And yeah, I'd like to keep an open dialogue because I know a lot of you guys are getting value from these Khabib videos. So leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like, share it. I'll see you next time.